We were just doing a live hit on America's Voice with Steve Gruber, and as we were taking off, we were finishing, we saw one of these buses right in front of us pulling up. So we're right behind the bus. We're trying to see how many people he is going to be picking up here momentarily. So ¿dónde vienen, caballero? ¿De dónde vienen?
De Cuba.
¿De Cuba? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan viajando?
Viajando 20 días.
20 días. They've been traveling for 20 days.
Colombia.
20 days.
20 days.
Yes. He said we can't talk to them. This guy.
This is what Border Patrol's been turned into, is Uber. So journalists, Anthony, journalists can't talk to illegals that break into our country, but they can just break into our country.
It's unfortunately our DHS has been basically gutted out. The good agents, for the most part, there's very little of them left. There's nothing but yes men and submissive individuals in there that they have bigger problems at hand, and they're focused on journalists trying to get some answers.
Yeah.
We're on your team. We're out here exposing essentially what nobody is talking about, the stuff that you go through, and your first initial reaction is to jump on somebody's case that's trying to get information.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Let's keep going.
All right. And I respect law enforcement and everything, but come on, dude, you're doing way upset because we're asking questions. Don't talk to them. They're under custody. Don't talk to them. All right, dude, these aren't like super fugitives. These aren't not like sought after FBI most wanted. I would understand that if the guy was like a sought after hardcore on the FBI watch list or something. But listen, they're on the other side of the fence. All I ask is, how long have you guys been traveling? Oh, don't talk to them. They're under custody already. As far as I know, I can talk all I want. As far as I know. And that's the problem today, when you have individuals like that, which I'm not even impeding his line of work. I'm not even interfering. I'm on the other side of the barrier. Our job as reporters is to ask questions. There's no need for the animosity or none of that. We're both here to do a job, him and I. So are on the other side of the fence. They are, DJ on Twitch. Yes, they are on the other side of the fence. Those people are on the other side of the fence. I'm gonna take you guys along on a stretch here, a few mile stretch, so you guys can get a better idea what it's like. So every night you have individuals that do scale this wall still and come right up and over and into these fields and run right through. There's still individuals that do that. but for the most part, they go to where it's closer to the city. Although it's a two-wall system, it's a two-wall tier system, they'd rather submit themselves to that and have to jump two big barriers, two big walls, because as soon as you jump over those two big walls, then there is a neighborhood and housing right then and there. So it is all orchestrated. Last night, one thing I can tell you guys from being out here is that once the ladders began to go up out here, individuals in multiple cars all over the place began arriving, pulling up, and parking. It's very, very well coordinated, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This dirt is crazy out here, man. I was saying, it is very, very well sought out. It is very, very well orchestrated. Let them tell you otherwise. We are definitely being colonized. There you go, proper term. Although now they're coming across with weapons, so that would make it an invasion. But definitely colonization. The migrants are impatient and angry. The migrants are impatient and feeling entitled. That's what they are. It's a bunch of entitled people. With self-entitlement. Like they feel like they're better than all the other migrants, that they can't do their things legally like everybody else. So they want to cut in line. If we're going to be upset at somebody or at anybody, it should be our politicians, because they are opening the door to this. They are simply just doing what any other human would do. Take advantage of the situation. If, hey, the opportunity is there for you to migrate and come over to the greatest country in the world without any kind of repercussion, why would you not take that opportunity and run with it? You can't blame people for wanting a better opportunity. And if they never thought to ever migrate because of the process or because of the money it costs. If it's happening right now and they can take advantage, of course they're going to do it. This guy is out of control, man. Oh, that's funny. That's Ben. That's our colleague Ben Berkwam from the Real American Sports News as well out here. Too fast and be that guy in the little canal over here with his Jeep. Not trying to be that guy. Check this out, guys. All of the mess that they leave behind. Oh, it's right on road. Souvenir department?
Yeah.
Souvenir store real quick. Let's see.
Floaty over there.
An emergency blanket, yeah. I mean, well, they're probably here waiting. They probably figured might as well, huh? Yeah. Souvenir?
Oh, it's a charger. Oh,
It's a charger. It's a battery pack. Oh, you came up. That might also be to draw the attention of Border Patrol and try to get them out here faster, don't you think, maybe?
What's that?
Start a little fire like that.
Oh, yeah, that could be too.
Draw a distraction, and while they're setting off over here, scoring goals otherwhere. Let's see if Ben can pull this off.
Can't get it.
Man.
I don't have little arms like you.
The one from my snake.
Oh, yeah, that might work.
It's in the truck.
Probably too much of an angle, though. That's okay. I got plenty of battery.
They're saying get the hell out of Dodge. Those were gunshots, bro. Those were gunshots. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that or not, but we're out here and there's just gunshots going off. Rushing on the other side of the fence. Anything to do or not with those gunshots going off. That's why sometimes myself, sometimes Ben will wear a bulletproof vest, and we'll get comments in the section, why are you wearing a bulletproof vest? And I'm just like, well, you've gone to some of the places that we've been to, and if you're out here listening to when we're out here, there's a lot of times that you hear stuff like that. So, at any given time, things happen, and God forbid. Ready and check. Yeah, I do. Shout out to all of our mods, man. Thank you guys so much for all of your help. I appreciate all of our mods right now. Thank you guys very much. Shout out to all of you. Let's go. Huge shout out to all of you. Guys, what's ironic about this is that here you have the wall, you have the fence obviously right here, right? There's a straightaway straight into the country right here. Go straight into the road, straight into America right through there. And this whole wall, this whole section, all you gotta do is come around this way. and you're on the other side. But my Orcas tells you it's secured, right? And it's so secure that people that are coming, they're tossing their IDs away, breaking them even, not just tossing them, they're trying to prevent from being found out who they are. Clear evidence, they're breaking their IDs. Why would you break your ID if you know you need some sort of identification for everything? Whether it be cigarettes, alcohol, plane tickets, government assistance, you need an ID. And one thing that I find extremely, extremely ironic, these IDs, all of them are voter ID cards for third world countries, but it is racist for Americans to want voter ID laws. Isn't that weird?
Very weird. Critical.
Nah. She's so proud of herself, she tossed her ID. This is your wall. That's your border right there. I don't know if you guys can tell or not. That's your southern border wall right there. That's your border wall, guys. That's your wall. You guys are gonna tell me your country is secure? All you gotta do is jump right over this little stream of water here and they're in the country. That's the border wall right there, those Normandy barriers. That's our, not y'all. That's our. That's your country's border protection. That's what Mallorca calls your border being secure. This is unbelievable. Can't wait to see y'all that are coming out to the Trump rally tomorrow to see Kerry Lake and President Trump. I can't wait to meet up with all of them, everybody. Well, guys, this is our wall. I don't know if you guys can see the actual physical barrier right there, but there it is. I'm gonna slow down because this guy's kicking up way too much dust for me. But I want, while we wait for the dust to clear, I want you guys to see that's a little canal, irrigation canal. This is an irrigation canal. Right behind it is our border wall. That is our border security wall right there. That's it. And the whole time that I'm driving, as you can see it right there, I will try to leave it here so you guys can get a better glimpse while I drive through here. Smells really, really bad. So you'll start seeing people's clothes, like right there. You'll start seeing a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes in this area because they take them off once they cross through there. A lot of them throw their shoes or their clothes over, they take a dip and then they jump and they come out. Look at this. Some still jump in there, of course, but obviously you don't even have to be jumping in there. You can just cross right through here, and you have some of this obviously clear evidence of people crossing through here, taking off their clothes and socks, shooting in their direction. They might not be needing money. And you can see more clothes. There's more clothes over there at the distance and trash under those trees because they stage themselves and they wait for the right opportunity to come right through here. Here's another take. There you guys see a highway right on the other side. You guys can tell if there's vehicles. See those vehicles? That's Mexico. And then you guys can see the border wall right there. Right? Border wall. So people come through here consistently all day long, guys. It's important for you guys to see this. That's why I do this. It's important for you guys to see this because you guys, who better to help educate your friends and your family members than you? They're not gonna listen to me, they're gonna listen to y'all. So let me take you guys out there really quick. So this is where we were at last night. And this is where you see hundreds of them come in every single night. Thousands. This particular area. I got some drone footage that I'll be uploading later of both sides while people are running right through here. There you guys see so much trash, so much evidence of illegal crossing through here. Look at this. Look at all this. See how they're man, so much IDs out here. this. Anybody want some new Crocs? Wow, look at this. This is crazy. This guy. Conductor. What you doing, man?
We're you know what, the Democrats, they clearly just want illegal votes, so we're going to set up a MAGA voter registration table out here
Oh, fantastic.
for all the illegals coming in, just so they know that they're all fleeing communist socialist countries. I'm like, hey, if they're going to let them stay here anyways, might as well register them as
Republicans.
MAGA,
There you go. Ultra.
ultra MAGA.
There
If
you
the
go.
reason they're coming to the United States is
They want that
because
ultra
America's
MAGA.
great, and that's what they've been told. Let's keep it that way.
They want that
Let's save
ultra
America.
MAGA. All right, I'm gonna move my truck. So it's kind of where we're at right now out here, guys. I see some of y'all putting on there that it breaks your heart. That's you being at home. Imagine seeing this firsthand for yourself every day. That's a great place for a porta potty. How can you complain about illegal immigrants? Adjust the phone. so that the air is hitting it, pretty much. So we're gonna set up a voter registration booth out here. A MAGA voter registration. It's hot out here, guys. It is 103 degrees out here. It's 103. To be quite honest with you guys, at the rate that this is going, this is unsustainable, it's irresponsible, and it's inhumane to lure humans, to have them risk everything, all of their life, for that opportunity. Because at the end of the day, this is being incentivized. If this behavior was not being rewarded, these people would not be coming through here. But since violating or committing a federal offense currently right now under this administration is being rewarded, because no matter what side of the spectrum you're on, right is right and wrong is wrong. Legal is legal and illegal is illegal. What they're doing here, coming through these non-POEs, I'm sorry, coming through these non, what they're coming through here, doing that is illegal. And whether you're on the left or whether you're on the right, if any of y'all would be doing that, coming in illegally into your own country, you would probably be arrested and you would be fined. I believe somewhere between I don't know if it's $5,000, $6,000, or $8,000 that you get fined as a citizen for coming in through a non-legal port of entry. So this is being allowed. It's both sides. I can't say, oh, it's the Democrats, because Republicans have a lot to do with this as well. There's a lot of rhinos that a lot of you guys call rhinos, and which are Republicans in name only. And that's true. What we witnessed over there last night, guys, as these men were jumping over the wall, we saw 3 scouts right there, right in front of the wall, pretend to be fishing. And then we also witnessed multiple vehicles right behind us, in the streets behind us, coming in, pulling in all directions, parking and whatnot. And as these guys are jumping and scaling the wall, these vehicles are creeping right next to them as they're running. Some of these individuals already know what cars to run to. So it is all very, very well orchestrated. It is timed just perfectly from the time that they make the first jump to the second jump over the second layer wall, and then from the time that they make it into these neighborhoods. In this area, as you can see, it is much open. There are very little houses, if any, in this immediate area. So in this immediate area, for the most part, you'll have the family units that are here to actually just turn themselves over and circumvent the legal port of entries. down there where you have a double layer fence, it has a double layer fence because the community, the small town, is so close to the border that they try to keep them safe. So while they're trying to keep these people safe, they put up a double barrier wall. And the reason these people are willing to submit themselves to a double jump is because immediately after that second jump, they will make it into the neighborhood like that. And they have a much better opportunity at rushing through that side and making it into a home, into a car, into a ride, and be gone, than them trying to run through here, because it is a long way. Unless you're really physically fit to run long distances, more than likely you're gonna get apprehended if you're trying to just run right through here. That's why it's like that. That the left loves to drive. They're here to take the jobs that Americans won't take. How racist of a POS do you have to be to say that these people can only amount to farm workers or kitchen staff members? How racist is that? Oh, they're here to take the jobs that we don't want. Yeah, make them slave for it. Put them out on the fields. That's freaking crazy, some of y'all's logic. They're not, a lot of these people, when I hear people right now, or when I see people on there saying, it's the Republicans that want cheap labor. How about you educate yourself on what's really happening and you look up the Global Compact of Migration, which is what's happening here. That's why they're coming. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, it's not even, oh, it's the Republicans and they want cheap labor. No, goofball. That want cheap labor, although people probably would take advantage, as we see people, not just Republicans, you see massive people taking advantage of that cheap labor. There's nothing freaking humane about illegal entry. It's the Republicans, they want cheap labor. No, goofball. What is happening here, and I have a few minutes to get down to you. Let me tell you. Yes, the church does help them because what are called NGOs, non-government organizations, or even some of these religious ones, these 501(c)(3)s like the church, they are receiving funding to facilitate in this massive influx of people. But how are they going about this? Well, before President Trump took office, 2 months before President Trump took office, you guys would never really hear the term caravan as far as migrants are concerned. Are you following me? Before President Trump, we never really heard, or the term caravan was not really coined for immigration, right? Took office, which is one of the strongest border security advocates as a president that we've had in a long time. After he took office, that term caravan took off. Why did that term take off? Caravan, caravan, caravan. This is why. 2 months before Barack Obama left office, he signed a treaty in New York through the United Nations, which is called the Global Compact for Migration. Oscar Blue, Van Berkwam, and myself have been talking about this for 5 years now. Barack Obama snuck our country into the Global Compact of Migration. Therefore, and Barack Obama did that to the United States. The ex-president of Mexico, Enrique Peña Nieto, did the same thing for Mexico. He put Mexico into the Global Compact of Migration. When your country is a part or is signed into the Global Compact of Migration, you basically get a free and open migrant flow between these countries that are a part of it. And you basically have like an open border community where, hey, I want to go over here, I want to go over there, or back and forth, back and forth. In that agreement, though, it says that it has to be orderly, humane, and documented. In which we're not seeing orderly, we're not seeing humane, and we're not seeing anything being documented accordingly. So Barack Obama left office. He signed us into the Global Compact of Immigration for 2 years. Mexico signed up for it as well. This was when Trump took office. In 2017, after President Trump had taken office, and it's verbatim, he put out a memoir, said in 2018, this treaty is set to renew. The United States will not be into this because it doesn't line up with my immigration policy and with our immigration morals here in the country. More or less what he said. That's the memoir that he put out in 2017, because in 2018 we were set to renew back into the Global Compact of Migration. So President Trump backed out and did not sign us back into that. Unfortunately, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, aka AMLO, the president of Mexico, he rejoined the Global Compact of Migration. He renewed the agreement for Mexico. So Mexico, therefore, is receiving, through that little bottleneck south of the border, they are receiving tons and tons of migrants, as we've been seeing Oscar covering down there. Ben, myself, and Oscar have gone down there, all three of us together, to investigate and confront some of these non-government organizations, such as the Catholic Church, who is operating. We actually went on a water raft into Guatemala, drove into Guatemala, into a large compound in the Catholic diocese down there, where they are assisting hundreds of migrants at a time and facilitating the process for these people to come in through Mexico. That is the last little stop where they rest, they shower, and they get ready for their journey through Mexico. It's like a little sanctuary right outside of Tapachula in Guatemala. We actually brought you guys that coverage a few years back. We've been on this trail for a long time. We've been talking about this whole immigration issue for 5 years already. Oscar Blue and myself, we've been relentless when it comes down to this. We confronted individuals in Tijuana as well that were assigning fake marriage certificates to try to game the system and bring immigrants into the country illegally. We broke that story and we confronted these organizations on live for you guys. So Mexico signed back up for it. The United States didn't. However, and so a lot of people are like, why would so many migrants be coming at a time where we have a president like Trump who is so tough on border security? Well, this is why. Because people around the world were taking advantage of the fact that Mexico was a part of the global compact of migration. Therefore, Mexico has to take all of these people. Mexico cannot turn these people away. So when they're saying, oh, we're going to secure our border, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, it's bullshit. Because they are a part of, they are bound. They are binded to this global agreement. So there's no end in sight. The fact that they put their National Guard out at the border like bullshit. The government down there knows it. It is bullshit. It is just a smoke and mirror tactic to pretend to give you the visual like they're doing something, but they're not. Because behind closed doors, they have to abide by the agreement that they signed. That's what's happening here, and nobody talks about this. Some people don't want to talk about it because their little ego, they know that we've been hammering down on what's happening, and because they don't want to give credit to BNN, to Ben Bergquam, to Oscar Blue, because we've been breaking this hammering down on for years now. The reality is that they're taking advantage of the global compact for migration. When do you hear Sean Hannity talking about this? Never. They will not talk about this. They're not going to tell you guys the root cause, the little deals that they've got going on. I invite you, if you don't believe it, look it up. Global Compact of Migration. To top it off, come to find out, when Biden took office and we started seeing what was happening, Oscar and myself were like, what the hell's going on? This is looking like we're back in the Global Compact of Migration. As of December 14th or 15th, as of December of last year, as of mid-December of last year, Biden signed the United States into the Global Compact of Migration once again. be right back, guys. We're doing a quick little skit. You guys are getting a behind the scene look. So. No! I love my Real America's Voice News hat, but there's nothing like a MAGA hat. What's up, Joseph? What's going on, buddy? Shout out to everybody at Fort Worth, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. What's up? Yeah, we got all but one. They're all out. Yeah. There was like 4 flies in here. They're gone. The real BJ. Oh man, AOC, she's hilarious. Phoenix in the house. That's it. Man, these freaking flies. There we go. The flies out here are relentless. Texas in the house. What's going on? Coconut water has high potassium. It's 103 degrees out here right now. It's not, I mean, it's I've been out here when it's hotter, but right now it's scorching. Jacksonville, Florida in the house. Cali in the house. What's going on? Good to see you guys on here. Hey, how long are you gonna be over there?
Like a half an hour. I want to get on the road. We got to hit with Dr. Gina at 4:30. Just long enough for you guys to fill up with gas and not have to wait for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. All right, where do you want me to pick you up, here or back over there?
No, here, I'm not walking all the way down there.
I didn't think you have the time, bro. It's too far.
Yeah, no, just out here.
Hey, take your radio with you.
I got it.
Welcome to Soro's Burger. You want flies with that? For real. All right. Glenda, get rid of the troll.
Hey, what do you think? Follow up, take it with me or leave it?
What's up?
What do you think? Take my handgun or leave it?
Nah, don't take it over there. If it's legal for you to just carry it over there, I would just take it. I just don't know what the laws are as far as law or whatnot.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my license.
How you doing, Teresa? Thank you so much for joining us as well. Ty, your phone sounds horrible.
Leave the sound, Anthony.
30 minutes. Be right back. Keep an eye on the left right here and make sure we don't see any guys walking that we'd be able to warn Ben about. As you can see, real close to the wall. If you've not yet downloaded the Real America's Voice News app, download it on your Apple, Android. If you have Roku, you can download it to your big screen. We're going to be live in just a little bit with Dr. Gina, Prime Time with Dr. Gina. The app is free. You don't even have to create an account. You don't have to input your email and none of that. You just download it to your phone and look for the shows. You could just press play, and whatever shows on live, you don't catch that, but we will be live. But we will be live in 1 hour. So be sure to download that. The Real America's Voice News app. You guys can catch up on the show Law and Border, which you guys Roger. Thank you all so much for joining us. Man, I miss y'all sometimes when I'm not out here. For those of you guys, show of hands, how many of y'all are planning on joining us out there on the next couple of days? Actually, tomorrow. Next couple of days. That's tomorrow. I'll be out there tonight with the people that we might have people camping out. You never know. I know those tailgates are amazing the night before, so we'll be out there bringing you guys coverage, some interviews, and some takes of what people are feeling, thinking, and some good live coverage tonight out there from Prescott, Arizona, where Trump will be having a rally. President Trump rally tomorrow. I'm looking forward to being out there with the people. I love being out there outside. I don't really like being with the press in a little box. I want to be out there with the people. Oh man, did I pass it? Thought I passed it, but no, hadn't yet. Ah, you got tired of getting crop dusted, huh?
Keeping your legs right to the left here.
You guys see all this dust behind me right here in the back window? It's bad. When you're driving behind another vehicle on these roads, it's horrible. It's horrible. You can taste the dust in your mouth. It's nasty. Man, guys, I look forward to tomorrow. I really am looking forward to tomorrow, guys. Big time. And I look forward to hosting First Responders Media down here, Oreo Express Media down here, BCP down here, man. I look forward to having my boys down here and having all of them show the world, you know, because at the end of the day, it's all about exposing this, and so. See where this bus is going. Check it out. If it turns here, that means they're picking up somebody right here behind us. Look, there they go. Guys, y'all know it's gonna be a Trump and DeSantis ticket, right? Y'all know that, right? In which Trump...
I'm going for gas, right?
Now we're going to the hotel.
what's the name of the hotel that we stayed at last night, or Ben and I?
I'm just kidding. I don't know which one you guys stayed at, bro, but the gas station's right here, right up the street. That's where I'm going.
No, I'm just trying to remember the name. I just do a little counting. I go and make it note of it.
So, anyways, y'all know it's gonna be a Trump and DeSantis ticket, right? It's already been talked about. There's already agreements. They're not gonna go head to head. Trump versus DeSantis. No, it's gonna be Trump worried about foreign affairs, and DeSantis, who would be worried about what's happening here in the country. That's gonna be a fantastic ticket, man. Listen, they are gonna lose their minds once they announce who's running. Once they announce once they announce officially, oh, the meltdown is gonna be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that, to be TBH. Will they announce it tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would love for them to announce, the sooner the better. But I think because of the primaries that are still happening now, I think he's trying to keep from taking the attention from the local races. So I think he's gonna wait until probably closer to September, I personally think. I honestly thought he was going to announce July 4th. I even put out that he was. When he didn't, then I'm thinking he's not going to announce anytime soon until after these primaries are so that people can continue to find out candidates, and then once he announces, then everybody can focus on his. So it's gonna be awesome, man. DeSantis and Trump ticket, Trump DeSantis. I don't think there's a better team, really. I don't think so. The day they announce, I'm gonna have a party. Gas station.
llegaron por la J-List.
¿Llegaron? So, the Democrats, I believe, are gonna run Michelle Obama and Gavin. I have a really, really good feeling I have a strong feeling, not a good. I have a strong feeling that they're gonna run Michelle Obama and Gavin Newsom. Give a shout out to our friends on Twitch. Roaches in the cabinet, what's going on? It's gonna be Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama. You watch. You watch. That's the far. I mean, you can't get further than that. But I'm thinking Michelle Obama, Newsom, or even AOC. It's gonna be one of those three to me. I honestly do believe that. I don't think it's gonna be Harris. I don't think the Democrats like Harris, period. I don't think they liked her very much or any more than they like Joe Biden. I personally think it's gonna end up being either AOC, Michelle Obama, or Gavin Newsom. Even in the shade, guys. Unreal. Even in the shade, it's overheating. Clinton, I want Hillary Clinton to run again. That would be, give it to us, baby. That'd be phenomenal. I'd love to see that. Did you guys see all the people taking to the streets in Cuba after they cut their electricity? That is wild. Wild, wild, wild. Just a sec, guys. I need to put gas.
por Sofía, Diana.
Ok, gracias.
Te van a quedar, Diana.
Ocho. 8.
Alright, guys. Man, sometimes you guys, we find the best sources of information in the least expected places, man. Good contacts everywhere we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pick up Ben and get on out of here, guys. Keeping up with the Joneses. What? I don't think I've ever watched that one. Hey, Microchip! Nice to see you on here, buddy. Phyllis, Native, Glenda, Teresa. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Dr. Gina will be coming up here. In an hour and a half. I believe our hit is at 4:30. I think it might be now, in 30 minutes, actually. Hey, Ty. Do you know what time the hit is with Dr. Gina? Okay, yeah, guys, it's in 45 minutes on Real America's Voice News. Will be
4 p.m.
Roger that, thank you. Yeah, we'll be with Dr. Gina right now at 4. It's 3 o'clock here. It's 3:02. So in 58 minutes, we'll be back on there with Dr. Gina again.
Windows.
No kidding. If you guys are on Getter, give me a follow on Getter. It's at realAnthony. It's really easy on Getter. realAnthony on Getter. At realAnthony on Getter. You guys can always find me there. I'm probably gonna start laying off of Twitter again. I've already lost over 300 followers again. Within like 2-day time frame, I've lost over 300 followers, and yeah, I'm over it. Elon Musk doesn't seem to be doing anything with it, so I really couldn't care less. So Getter's gonna be my spot. radio check. Ben, come in. Roger that. We're pulling up, brother. No news about the goofball that fell last night. No news on that guy yet. Here in a little bit, I'll check back with our contact over there, see if he has an update for us, but he just can't fix stupidity. I know I wouldn't be jumping that. You could not pay me enough money to get up that wall, first of all, let alone try to dismount and jump off of that thing. I don't think so. Nah. Oh, man. Biden 2024. How's that gas prices going for you, bro? Oh, okay. Sounds good. How's them food prices, food gouging for you? Good? Oh, I'm glad. Well, they are definitely able to get over this wall, but look, it ends right there, guys. Oh, mister, I drive a Tesla. How liberal. How are them lines? When you can only drive 250 miles and you have to be pulled over and wait forcefully for 45 minutes for somebody to unplug. No thanks. Nope. Anthony, what time will you air the Trump rally tomorrow? I will probably start broadcasting and streaming tonight. If there's people out there tailgating, camping out, whatever, I'll go out there and hang out. And then tomorrow, it just really depends how quick or how early the crowd starts pouring in there. But as soon as we have people showing up, you can bet that I'll be out there bringing it to you guys. So, a wall will never, ever stop illegal immigration. If I tell you guys what the wall means to me, don't get offended. A lot of you guys, I've told you guys before, a wall to me is a representation of past failed policies. Because if we did not incentivize this behavior through broken policies or lack thereof policies, we wouldn't need a wall, because people would not be coming over illegally to circumvent any kind of immigration program. People are coming over because they're being incentivized and rewarded with criminal behavior, such as breaking federal immigration laws. And so that is a broken system. And so this wall, although it is needed, it does represent past failed policies. Now, do we need it? Yes. Will it stop it? No. But it will slow it down exponentially. As to, you won't have grandmas and grandpas and a bunch of other babies and kids and people jumping over this wall. It's just impossible for them. They can't physically do it. Will there be some goofballs that will attempt it and possibly get hurt? Absolutely. But it will definitely put a curb in the illegal immigration. They get new cell phones and some cash too. Yes, you're correct. They get a brand new Android They get enough money for them to get to their next destination. They get an airplane or a bus ticket. And then once they arrive to their location or destination, they have 90 days to go and check in with their caseworker. But they have 90 days. A lot of people don't understand that from the time that these people enter the country and are waiting to hear their immigration case before a judge, that alone, for them to get to that process, it's going to take anywhere from 6 to 7 years. It's probably more now because we've had so many people come in and they just continue to pile in. But it's probably closer to like 7 or 8 years before any of these people that are coming in every night can go before a judge, look at the judge, and for the judge to tell them, you don't qualify, which is the case with about 94% of the people that are coming over. The majority are what we call, or not that what we call, the majority are what are called economic migrants. Those people, they say that they want a better job, that their economy, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, that does not qualify you for a political asylum. So the fact that this administration is giving this false sense of hope to these people, and for this next 6, 7, 8 years, these people are going to make themselves at home. They're going to be receiving welfare. They're going to be receiving an education. They're going to use our hospitals. All of our resources that we use are going to be sucked up by a group of people that don't put into the pie, which is our taxes. These people don't put into it. They're just taking out. We're giving them this false sense of hope. And when it comes down to it and they come before a judge and they're told that they don't qualify for political asylum, do you think they're going to want to show up to get deported? Do you think they're not going to fight, scrape tooth and nail to stay here? Do you think that these people are not going to have babies or reproduce here? Could you imagine in those 6 to 7 years, these people, how many babies they're going to have? And then once they realize that they don't qualify for political asylum and they need to be deported, then the left is going to come in and say, how dare you deport parents of American children? These babies are American. And it doesn't work like that. Just like when we have our military service members out of the country and their kids are born, let's say in Germany because they're deployed, guess what? Those kids are still American. So when these people have come into our country illegally with a baby in their gut already, or are here and get pregnant and have a baby here, guess what? That kid is not legally here. That kid should not qualify as an American. They're here illegally. That's the problem. So 6 to 7 years, these people are going to have a false sense of hope, thinking that it's going to be all good because they're already here, but only to come find out that you don't qualify for any of it. You don't qualify for it. And so as these people continue to arrive, the left is going to drive the narrative that they should be allowed to vote. That's going to be their main thing. Allow them to vote, and then you're going to have family members of these illegal aliens that have been brought here that are going to jump on board with that. They're gonna, legalize them. Like, they're gonna jump on board on that because they have that mentality, for lack of better terms. They have that mentality, so they're gonna, leave them here, let them vote. That's where this is going. See, the black community is waking up and are not allowing themselves to be used as pawns as much as they once were. Same thing with the Latino community. We're waking up. So what does the left come up with? They import third world country individuals, people who don't know anything about freedom, people that do not know anything about their rights, peoples whose spirit have already been broken and will succumb to whatever the government is willing or wanting to give or provide to them. That's what we're importing. And so they already have that control over them. Meaning, they will do whatever the hell the government says in order for them to be allowed, or in order for them to be able to maintain over here. What would it be? I don't know, maybe harboring illegal votes, maybe taking people to vote, maybe voting illegally in local elections or in federal elections. Who knows? Who knows what they're coaching them to do? Who knows? If these people are willing to come break federal immigration law, submit and expose their kids to dangers, to rapes, to fentanyl, to killings, to drownings, to beheadings, of all of that, of what's happening on the border. If they're willing to put their families and themselves to all of that, you really think that they care about casting an illegal vote? Do you really think that they're gonna think twice about casting an illegal vote if it's something that's gonna benefit them? If they all come out in droves and say, the hell, we're all voting. There's well over 35 million illegal aliens already in this country, guys. I hope y'all know that. Well over 35 million illegal aliens in this country. Way over 35 million. Do you really think, after all they've been through, after all they've already seen, and if it's their last chance or shot at being able to stay here, do you really think that they're not gonna just go and say, I'll flash a fake ID, or I'll flash my ID, or because in, like, for example, Texas, all you gotta do is put your right hand up and swear that it's you get to vote. Y'all really think that they're not gonna just go ahead and drop those votes in? Of course they are. Of course they are. Excuse my French. Cheers, guys. It's not bad. Anything interesting? No. Anything interesting? do me a favor, for those of you guys that are watching, if you have a Rumble account, subscribe to our Rumble account. Obviously YouTube has already taken out my account, my main account on YouTube with 25,000 followers. We are appealing that decision with YouTube right now and Google, but all worst case scenario, you guys can always find me on Rumble, realAnthonyAguero on Rumble, Border Network News on Rumble, and I am constantly streaming to Border Wars on Rumble. If you have Rumble, go to Border Wars and you'll be able to find me on there. Border Wars on Rumble, guys. Border Wars on Rumble. I'm the only Border Wars on there on Rumble.
So that's the first stop. Then we have an interview at 4:30, so we'll stop around 4:20.
I still got Getter. It's just, it's hard to be streaming to Getter. It drops the feed right away, but I post my videos to Getter. My links. Look at your border wall right here to your right, guys. It's non-existent. It's imaginary. Your border wall. Has a real big imagination. He believes in rainbows, butterflies, and fairies. And he thinks that the border identifies as secure right now. Then these people that jump over come right through here and run right into all of this. But this Indian reservation is all part of all of this, guys. Don't for one second think that these people don't know that drugs are coming through here. Don't for one second think that these people are oblivious or they're dumb or stupid that this is happening. This is all by design. And this Kokopah, whatever tribe that's out here, they know what's going on and they're okay with it. And it's pathetic. Cheryl, thank you so much once again for the other night. God bless you, my friend. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Thank you so much, Cheryl. I really, really appreciate that. You're an angel. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. Much blessings. appreciate all you guys, your support right now, in sharing this link out, because obviously it's gonna be really hard for me to adjust myself to 25,000 viewers or subscribers to a little over 1,000. So I want to say thank you to everybody on here. Welcome back, and thank you for making our channel what it is. On Rumble, my channel is Border Network News or Border Wars. Border Wars is the most active one. Go to Rumble, type in Border Wars on search, and when you type in search, it gives you the option to look up channel. Make sure you put channel, and when you put in channel Border Wars, it'll pop up right away. It'll be a picture of me. I am not streaming on Rumble right now because I was not expecting to go live. I went live unexpectedly, but right now, tonight that's where I'll be again, on Rumble. Smash that thumbs up button for me, guys. Thank you all very much. Hit that thumbs up. We're going back down to San Luis. So we're just gonna pull over somewhere. example, such as Mexico, have voter ID laws where you can't just show up with a regular ID. You have to show up with a voter registration card to be able to vote. Somehow, some way, it's not racist when it's in Mexico. When it's Mexico asking its citizens for a voter ID card or a voter registration ID, that's not racist. But when you have the United States asking its citizens for voter ID, no, well, now, that's racist. That's racist. Come on. Enjoy your grandson microchip. Enjoy. Your little bundle of joy. Hey, you people knows. You people knows. I'm gonna do like a 3 or 4 day tour for up and coming live streamers and up and coming reporters or journalists or people that are trying to get in to reporting, and I'm gonna set a weekend where I will be down on the Texas southern border. For whoever wants to come down to join me, I'm gonna give them the opportunity to ask questions and showcase locations for their audience. So I'm already gonna start putting that out there. I'm putting that out there now. So if you guys have somebody in mind or know of anybody that is dabbing their little toes and wanting to start reporting, that have been thinking about it, whatnot, now would be the time to possibly put them in contact with me or let them know that this opportunity is going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. And so putting it out there now. We need more people down here. We are the media. We are the media. And we need to activate people down here. Dude, that big house with 2 travel vans? Come on. Dude, I'm live. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Oh no! Man, so funny. Man, I think tonight I'm gonna buy some CBD. My back's been killing me. A few times it's happened when I drive for many hours straight. My back will start hurting me from the time I was so. True believer in CBD products. Well, D, you know, the beautiful thing, if you don't like it, you can get on. We were out there earlier, and if you were not on the live stream since the very beginning, then you might not be up to date with what we were recording and where we were at. So, you know, you don't like it, get on with it. Nobody wants you here if you don't want to be here. So and instead of just waiting, why don't you get up and do something? Don't let the doors hit ya where the good Lord split ya. Don't let the door hit ya where the good Lord split ya. All jokes, all jokes, all jokes. We love them all, even the trolls. So right now we have a live hit with on prime time with Dr. Gina for America's Voice. We're actually already headed to Prescott, Arizona, where President Trump will be making an appearance tomorrow. He's holding a rally, and we're gonna bring you guys live coverage all day tomorrow from the Trump rally out here in Prescott, Arizona. Really, really excited to be out here. For those of you guys that may or may not have been with us during the People's Convoy, I think Freedom Ford is already out there. I think Freedom Ford is out there in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna be out there covering it, bringing it to you guys. I'm really excited, really, really excited. We are currently looking for people to collaborate with, more people to build a network of information, a network of news, border network news, to really clamp down on what's happening on the southern border, guys. So if that's you, drop me a line. Oh man, come on. Come on, driver.
Sorry about that, man. I'm letting side drive. Oh, come on. I'm editing my video. Come on. My bad. I'll take over soon.
All right, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Hang in there.
Now, I know I'll have people on here that got mixed feelings about a bunch of other people. Me, I'm cool with everybody. I like to keep the peace. I don't like to be caught up in all the drama, but
That was like Japanese heritage, and it allowed me to figure that out on the
Ty, just pass the wheel to somebody that has a driver's license, please. Been to a Trump rally, y'all gotta keep in mind this is the last year of his rallies. Obviously he can no longer run for president after this, so if you've not had the opportunity, or you've not made the time or effort to go show up to a Trump rally, what are you doing? Got to go to at least one Trump rally in your life. It's got to be on your bucket list. Trump rally, check. Oh, A&W root beer, man. Have not ate them forever.
Humankind.
I can't play music, I wish. I'm already in hot water with YouTube. I have not had A&W burgers in so freaking long. And I just saw one right here, right off the freeway on the other side of this white SUV. Another one that I would love for them to bring back more than anything would be Silver Streak. Have y'all ever had Silver Streak? Or how about Orange Julius? Woo! Orange Julius would be great, actually. Silver Streak and Orange Julius, guys. Burger Chef? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Burger Chef, guys. I don't even know if Orange Julius still has any stores operating. Y'all know? I want to know Julius or Silver Streak are still operating. I would like to open a car wash with a Silver Streak or Orange Julius. William, yes, YouTube does track that copyright stuff, yes. Even if it's Mexican music, yes, they track it. Del Taco's pretty good. Is it weird that I go to Del Taco is better than Taco Bell. I think it's a little healthier. Not much. Orange Julius is still in business in Las Vegas. Wow. I am going to check that out. And I'm going to enjoy it. What's up? A&W root beers, yeah. Fun fact, when I was younger, that was actually... You to get a what? Yeah. When I was younger, that was actually one of my first jobs. A&W and Long John Silver. It was a combined... Oh yeah, no, I see, bro. I see. I would have already finished my brakes. Dairy Queen. Do y'all have Dairy Queen outside of